Hello creatives! Today we are delving into the world of drawing botanical art. More in detail, I will be drawing pencil sketches and then enhancing them with ink detailing. I started out with rosemary. Now I know what these herbs look like, but I really can't draw something without a picture reference. So I get on Unsplash and look up each herb, sketch it out, and then move on to the next one. The materials I'm using are a Strathmore Visual Journal 90-pound watercolor, a mechanical pencil, just a regular mechanical pencil. I think this is an extra wide lead with just a HB, just a soft lead, and it's a Pentel. I think it's nice. I like it. I also have a plastic eraser for erasing any of my mistakes, because I typically have to erase quite a bit. I also have a 0.05 micron pen. Microns are great for a project like this, because they come in different sizes for different line widths, but I typically just use a 0.05, and then when I want it a thin width, I use it kind of at a 45-degree angle, and then I use it straight up and down for a wider width. Now, botanical sketches typically require a lot of detail to know which plant is which, because they're mainly just leaves. So I pay special attention to the detail of these plants, and typically as I'm working on this mint, I'm noticing that the edges of the leaves are jagged, so I make sure and illustrate that, and the veins and such as I go along. And I'm shading where necessary, just to get some depth and perspective on, like, paying special attention to the stems and the leaves and the details. As I start inking this rosemary, I'm realizing that this rosemary, just with the twiggy leaves and everything, which I thought would have been the easy one, turned out to be the hardest one, because of the leaves crisscrossing, I think, and just trying to get them in perspective of which one was in front, and it was just kind of a tough herb to do. So, but I go along and I ink this, and I'm enjoying the process. It's a meditative process, and I just really pay attention to the shading and the stem showing through and everything, and it turned out okay. As I finish up this rosemary and finish up the shading and everything, I write the name underneath, because I just have seen that. And I take my eraser, and I feel like it's all dry, so I take my eraser and remove my pencil lines, and that leaves me with a nice ink drawing, and then I can move on to my next one. And this next one I'm doing is thyme, and believe it or not, this one was pretty easy. It was just a cluster of little petals and bundles all the way down the stem, and separated by the stem each time. So it was really easy. So I'm just going to let you watch the process with some music, and I'll come back towards the end of the video and talk to you some more. There it is, a beautiful ink rendering of herb botanicals. Now if you're brave enough, you can add some simple watercolor washes or frame it as it is. Personally, I enjoy just the ink. Thanks for joining and happy creating. Watch my next video up here.